Some of the newest Seahawks were at the Virginia Mason Athletic Center this week to get acquainted with their new home. What's going on? Jackie Montgomery with your Seahawks Daily. Well, some new and familiar faces were here in the Emerald City to meet with the media on Monday and get familiar with the place they will now call home. First up, quarterback Drew Lock, who the team acquired from Denver in the trade with Russell Wilson. During his 3 years with the Broncos, Lock appeared in 24 games, including 21 starts. He completed 59% of his passes for over 4,700 passing yards, 25 touchdowns, and 20 interceptions. Now with Seattle, he's eager for a fresh start and to compete for the starting role.
I'm excited for a fresh start, excited to come in and compete for a starting job and do everything I can to show this organization and show this league what I'm capable of doing, and that's playing really good football. A new identity for everything. You get to come in and show these people how hard you want to work, how bad you want it, how bad you want to win football games. There's just a lot of good that can come from a new chair in a meeting room. Like, there's just a lot that goes into all this, and a fresh start for me is really, really exciting.
Lock was drafted in the second round out of Missouri back in 2019 and showed a lot of potential when he took over the starting job later that season, winning 4 of his 5 starts as a rookie, in a system he said is very similar to what offensive coordinator Shane Waldron runs.
I obviously know a little bit about Coach Waldron's system. It's similar to the one that I ran my rookie year when I first got into the league, and I got to play at the end of that year, and we played really good football. We won 4 of the 5 games, and I played efficient football, took care of the ball, scored in the red zone, hit the deep shots when they were there. And I just think that collectively as a group, when we start talking and getting into the deep details of his offense and what might be good for me, what do they want to have for sure, I think we'll put it all together and then end up being able to put a good offense together that makes my skill set shine. And that's, I can throw the deep ball, I can move around in the pocket, I can play action, whatever you might need me to do, I'll be able to do it. And I think we're going to put a good plan together to be able to, maximize my skill set.
Another guy competing for a starting role is offensive lineman Austin Blythe. The 6-year veteran spent most of his time with the LA Rams, where he started all but 1 game over a 2-year span at right guard before taking over the starting job at center in 2020. Given his time in Los Angeles, he's very familiar with Waldron and offensive line coach Andy Dickerson.
I'm very excited about the opportunity this year to come in and compete and be in a system that I'm familiar with and people that I'm familiar with. So very excited. I'm excited to get to work. I think it's a heavy zone running offense, and that's what I did well in college. That's what I have done well in the NFL. And like I said, just very excited to come in and compete and get to work.
One guy Blythe could be blocking for is a player who lit up the stat sheet late in 2021, running back Rashaad Penny. On Monday, Penny agreed to a 1-year deal to keep him in a Seahawks uniform.
Just feel like this home, trying to build off of what happened last year and the success, and, just get back to, building these traditional ways of winning. Like I said at the end of the press, this just felt like home. I was more comfortable here, I think I got in a rhythm and a groove, with the guys in the offense. So, it was just it was like a no-brainer for me to know where to come back to.
The former first-round pick has struggled with injury since being drafted in 2018, but when healthy, he's had flashes of dominance, most notably in the final 5 games of 2021, when he rushed for 671 yards, the most in the NFL during that span, scoring 6 touchdowns along the way. Staying in Seattle keeps Penny in a system he's familiar with, but also with his best friend, fellow running back Chris Carson.
Our goal is to be the best 1-2 punch that's ever played the game of football. I feel like we really have the potential. Obviously health, but I think we're over that. Me and him both talk every day about it. We know what we're capable of doing. Again, we're just blessed and thankful. We get to play this game still and just try to go out and win games and just have fun. I think that's the most important thing. And, Chris been one of, the guys I've leaned on the most since I've been here. And, I'm just thankful to have him around. Like I said, the decision wasn't hard at all. I knew where I wanted to be. And, being here with him again, I think it's gonna create much more fun.
All right, well, raise your hand if you're excited to see a healthy Rashaad Penny back on the field. I am. All right, well, for the latest in Seahawks free agency, make sure you keep it logged on to Seahawks.com.